It's so good to have you here. But what does this mean for the Nigerian people to take on this Cameroun Samuel Eto'o, as you can see there on the screen? You know, the mighty Cameroun, but the mighty Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Like you did say, Robbie, you know, this is a cup final. You know, all stacks have to be thrown out of the window. Now the team that wants it more definitely can get it. In between them two teams, you mentioned it, 8 championships already. Nigeria with 3, Cameroon with 5. And we don't those 5, and there we go, the legendary jersey, your culture. I wish it could be the one wearing the number 10 jersey today, because we need such a player. You know, in between that 5 finals that Cameroon won, you know, they defeated Nigeria 3 times in the finals. You know, and today it will be the last meeting they did. I think was in 2004, and then in 2000 and the last one in
2019.
Yeah, but you know, football is football, and today, believe me, I will try not to be emotional, because the last time, you know, the whole world said, Daniel, you're back. But you know, let's just sit back and enjoy good football.
Thanks very much, Daniel. It's an absolute pleasure. We've got the teams that are about to come out onto the pitch, of course. We are super excited about this. This is massive. This is African football at its best. And you can just see that you've got 2 sets of players who'll be walking out onto the pitch. They'll just be focused on one thing, and that is getting the win, moving forward. But all of the preparation and everything, now it's how to channel that energy into a game of football. And, you know, you'll be relying on your teammates. You'll be trying to focus on every single moment, every single action, and everything that comes in with the conviviality and the synergy between players. So important, Daniel.
Very, very important. I had an opportunity to sit down with Moses Simon yesterday, and you can see how passionate and how ready he said the Nigerian team are. And Pesero was there, and I said, well, I love the way you set up against the Ivorians. But your game against Guinea-Bissau.
We'll keep an eye on that as the players come out onto the pitch. You've got Lookman there at the back. We'll talk about the changes that have been made by Jose Pesero, the Portuguese coach. And, of course, Rigobert Song, legend at the helm of Cameroon. But first of all, it is time for the 2 national anthems before we take a look at the 2 teams.
Oh, boy. This game is going to be one of the most exciting games to watch, because considering the rival we are having between let's go, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Let's go. We can do it. Let us go. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Now, let's listen to the national item of the indomitable Lion of Cameroon.
Two very moving moments for these supporters here at this wonderful stadium. Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium is ready for a delight, ready for a fantastic showdown between these giants that we'll take a look at in terms of the changes, the players, and the performers who are going to be looking to try and light up this stadium in a bid to try and get themselves into the next round. The Nigerian team, coached by Jose Pizarro. Well, a few changes been made here by the Nigerian, the man at the helm of this Nigerian team, and we'll take a look at it now. They've managed to beat Guinea-Bissau 1-0 in their last clash, but no changes at the back. Nor Bali, the man with Chippa United, holding fort. So you've got Troost, Ikong and Zaidu, who are coming back into the squad. You've got Aribo and Ojayi. They've been replaced by Alex Iwobi and Lukman. And we've basically got we've got Calvin, who's going to come into that. He's in that position just in front of the four, but he'll be moving into that left-hand corner. Zaidu will move up into a more midfield role where he'll be helping out Lukman. But just watch out for Iwobi. Give him a little bit of space to roam around, spray those passes and get Osimhen into the mix. I think that's what we got to look at, Daniel.
Yeah, definitely. The formation setup there, I don't think
this is going to be one of the most interesting games to watch. Two giant African countries. This is one of those games that the Super Eagles of Nigeria have to push Cameroun out, because anything that makes Cameroun to find themselves to the semi-final or the final of this game, they will try to find one or two to get to the final, and when they eventually get there, they will win it. Do not forget that
I just want to score a goal, protect
that in the past they won Tiri against Nigeria in the final. So, and most of the final they won against Nigeria, we all know how they won it. So,
this Cameroun squad also making a few changes, of course. Rigobert Song has said, okay, what we're going to do here after that 3-2 win against Gambia. They conceded more goals than they've scored, remember. You've got Gonzalez comes into the defense. Ngamalu and Nukudu into the midfield. A young Warren Chato move out. It's a 4-3-2 setup for them. But at the same time, I think that we'll basically see Anguissa and Cham moving around, because that midfield, that is going to be a place where there's going to be a lot of attacking and battles.
Yeah, definitely. If Nigeria will contend them, then they have to be very strong. We've seen the Cameroonian, put that pressure in that midfield, and all their goals that they scored, definitely the midfield contributed in scoring that goal. That's Pizarro, we're checking his watch and he's eager for the game to start. And whosoever will win today's game definitely don't have to concede goals. We know, you said it, Cameroon concede as they scored. Nigerian have to bring their shooting boats, because in the qualifiers they scored 22 goals getting here. But so far, they scored only one goal from play.
From open play, that's true. And, it was from that man, Victor Osimhen, just one goal. That basically tells us that he's got to step it up and go in search of some of the goals that we know he can score as we get this game underway.
Let's get the game started.
Eagles playing in green, obviously up against Cameroon, who are playing in white. Osimhen touches the ball with the header. Cameroon picking up. They go straight back to the man at the back. Very dangerous, of course, Gonzalez, and they try and let loose the front man, the Napoli man. There's a lot of talk about movement with him, not just on the pitch, but off it as well. We'll just focus on what's happening on the pitch tonight. First foul of the game, and Cameroon will pick up a free kick there, of course, with that challenge there coming in by Lukman.
What is your score prediction? Your score prediction is for which country? Is it for Nigeria or for Cameroon? Because the last time you predicted the score line, at the end of the day, it was
a big block, isn't it? Well,
it wasn't what you predicted.
Christopher Wu scored that winning goal against Gambia, of course, with the header as he flew up into the sky.
So Cameroon want to start so early.
Long pass coming
started so early, so good kick.
He just rose up really high. Great goal to actually enable them to push through with that 3-2 win against the Scorpions of Gambia, as we see there, the replay there. Not across the goal, not in play. That's not exactly what you want. But Wu has been... He's been playing some wonderful football for Cameroon, looking very strong at the back, but coming up for those set pieces.
Yeah, well, they are strong coming forward, and they set up pretty well. They have the big, lanky players, and when it comes to set piece, and that's what Sima doing his stuff, going forward.
Little bit of contact by Osimhen just at the back there, and mildly frustrated as he walks away. As you can see that it was a little bit of contact on Wu, as we mentioned. Tried to get in front there, just got tangled up. Nothing really to write home about.
For a striker, you want to let the defender know that you're there. And for Sima, the way he plays, we all know that he gives 120%, and he will let you know that I'm there.
Yeah, look at the way he's letting us know just like that. And we saw it. If you could lip read, he's saying sort of, Daniel, I'm here.
And I know he's going to bang it at that goes.
Here we go with a long ball that's been headed away. We'll expect a lot from Alex Iwobi Osimhen. He's been tightly marked there, isn't he? But he wins the free kick on that occasion.
Yeah, we're trying everything to make sure that the mark is Osimhen very well, because
really just make sure that ball
probably
is
he might be the man that's going to make the difference. So because of that, they have to do everything to make sure that the mark is Osimhen very well, giving him space.
Now, it's always good that you can hold the ball and wait for your teammates.
Good opportunity with the ball going deep there, down there. It's good work by Prevews. They do, as we talked before the match, when we looked at the setup, we knew that he's going to dart down there on the left-hand corner, kind of a wing back, in that fifth defender. But we know that he's super dangerous when he's racing up, just like on the opposite side with Aina as well.
Yeah, he has done that pretty well, in the last 3 games that he played for Nigeria. Nigeria is set up. A long throw is always a weapon for Nigerians.
Yeah, they go so far. I think that he could probably clear the other line on the other side of the pitch if he really wanted to. Picked up at the back, tidied up at the back. It won't be just coming back. He'll play a defensive game just like he'll play an attacking game, but we'd like to see more up front rather than back. As Cameroun try and deal with this ball at the back, it's dealt with by Nuhu, but watch out. Osimhen trying to get behind the defence. Super dangerous there. The fans getting a little bit agitated, of course, as they saw that there was danger lurking.
Cameroun is going to concentrate more on Victor Osimhen, and that's going to give a lot of problems.
Another long throw coming from Nigeria from the right, and
that's going to give a lot of problems.
Yeah, he can do pretty much the same thing as on the other side, of course. So we'll see exactly where this is going to be dropped into. Watch out for the danger men coming up, pushing up with a couple of the big boys. Ajayi will move into position. There's the header from Osimhen. It's a tame header. He was being tightly marked, but dealt with well by the goalkeeper Ondoa.
Yeah, well, you can see the support that Osimhen is getting from the crowd. When the long throw was going in, and the whole fans from Nigerian fans were chanting, Osimhen, Osimhen moving forward.
Excited. That's a good through ball. Has it gone anywhere near the goalkeeper? Yes, it has. Does really well. Noah Bali needed to come out for that because it's outside of the box, one of those complicated balls.
Now, it's early, but when you look at it, players like Kimbi, who have scored and who've been instrumental for the Cameroonians, have to get involved in the game. He's already played 5 minutes and he's still having touched the ball. For a front player, you want to get involved the way the number 9 of the opposition side has been getting involved in the game.
Yeah, I think one of the things maybe that's been discussed is, they're probably saying, we want to keep hold of the ball. We don't want to give them that possession, give them the chance. And I think the Nigerian setup so far has been pretty solid because they're holding onto the ball and they're not giving it away too much. It's like they've got their finger on the pulse in these opening exchanges.
So we've seen the Cameroonians, do that, throughout their way getting here. So they're doing their bits.
Super dangerous. Wobi tries to pick it up. And again, it was one of those dangerous balls that come outside of the penalty box where the goalkeeper's like, do I go? Do I not go? Can't use my hands. What part of my body can I use? Where is it going to bounce?
And we've seen that again in the first, the round of 16 game when the Namibian goalkeeper was given a red card in the same situation, and then it cost Namibia, to play one man down, and then the second player got the red card.
Absolutely. Well spotted, well picked up. It's picked up by Aina. Oh, he was in 2 minds about that pass. You could see that. The idea was to just thread through Simon, of course.
Go with the ball. Since
wingers
should have gone with the ball. Just go with it.
Snake between defenders and do exactly what they like on a good day.
Nigeria need to be very, very aggressive in this game. They need to be very aggressive in this game in order for them to shoot Cameroon back. They need to be aggressive in this game. But they need to be their tackle.
At the same time,
they need to do their tackle more intelligently, otherwise.
Getting out of it quite comfortably. Nice ball into the midfield. It's taken forward there. And watch out for Ngeria. Wonderful player. Really does marshal that midfield. And good ball down into the corner. This is where they're super dangerous. Picked up and taken away from the feet. But the referee is going to blow the whistle there.
Did you see the pass from Aina? Before we got on there, I told you that if I am a coach and I'm playing and I have a player like that who has the vision, who can pick those passes, who can give those clinical sexy passes, this is a player that you can throw in the middle and ask him, do that stuff for me and get a player like a Yokuru to keep defending for him and keep moving forward.
Yeah, I think Aina, when he goes back to Nottingham Forest, they'll say, do you want to play up front? Prevews watches on 137 caps playing for Cameroun. He's a record man of all kinds.
Hi, Smith. I can see you.
Stats and numbers, remarkable. person, of course, and a remarkable
Throwing for
player
Nigeria.
and coach, and he's been doing wonderful things with Cameroon. The ball does go back. It's going to be another throw in, long ball. This time it goes back this time, and I'll see what Semi Ajayi will do. There's the delivery into the penalty box. No one there. Oh, was there a little bit of contact? There was. No communication at the back. You can see the replay there. He's going, hey, wait a second. No, Ondoa, you need to tell me.
Yeah, you can take
kick to Nigeria.
You know, you can hear the crowd there chanting. So I think
even as he's speaking, right? Even as he's speaking now, Cameroon is already confused in the back.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
They are making a lot of
scenarios
mistakes from the
like
defense
that.
line.
We've got a ball that's going to be fed into the penalty
Lot of
box.
mistakes
Course,
on the
super
defense.
dangerous. And good opportunity here. Lookman will take this, but the referee wants the players to calm down marginally. Okay. All right, this is how I want it to be.
Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
Referee, by the way,
Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0. Nigeria just scored.
Around the block, knows the story, knows African football, knows international
Nigeria
football.
1, Cameroon 0.
Lookman is about to send a very dangerous corner in. Dealt with very well there by Ondoa. And the knee man just pounced. And the delivery coming once again, coming in by Lookman. A great opportunity on the end of the penalty box. Stop there by Ondoa. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. The Super Eagles, they are soaring super high. That's the goal that we were talking about.
Nigeria 1.
Let's run it on.
You can see the pressure from the corner kick, and the goalkeeper came out twice. He never dealt with it, and he gave Nigeria the opportunity. And what a way to start a goal. And if you're setting up the way the Nigerian team is setting up and you go one goal up, then definitely you are sitting on a hot and a good seat.
First of all, goalkeeper shouldn't have been out there punching it. Should have been the defender. Lookman gets it, puts another one over there. Goalkeeper comes out, he's down on the ground, it's been picked up. A shot, he's down on the ground. Look, it's the defenders need to come
That's
in.
a wonderful goal. That's a good start. Good
You
start.
know,
Good start.
Good
start to the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Important, message to the goalkeepers: you use your fist to punch, not just to parallel the ball.
Yeah.
And he paralleled it twice, and he caused the team, to concede a goal.
Super pressure from the Super Eagles. They have laid down a marker here in the opening minutes. In Cameroon, under a lot of pressure here, they know that
Nigeria
they
1,
to set things
Cameroon
up
0.
Get some ball. Look at the celebrations. It's a family affair for this Nigerian team, and they want to do something just like you did, Daniel, back in 1994, and try and go all the way.
We cannot wait for it because all Nigerians are waiting to see them replicate what Nigeria did in 80, did in 90, 94, and did in 2013. And the history always say 13 years apart, we always win it. And you can see the Cameroonians. I don't think there will be any worry for the Cameroonians because getting to where they are today, they've always considered a goal. They always come from behind. And for Nigeria, they have to be very careful and know that the game is not over yet. We are still just 11 minutes into the game. This is a Cameroonian side who have shown fighting spirit to get them to the round of 16.
Well, they'll be jumping with joy in the likes of Benin City and Jos and Kishi and Port Harcourt and of course Lagos. I haven't got there yet. You got there before me. No, it's at the end of the list. I was going to tee it up. You were going to react. Okay, listen. We're
I don't know. The VAR is waiting.
Is
waiting to confirm the goal.
We're just waiting for the
if it was a goal or not. So VAR is waiting in confirmation to see if that was a goal. I think they are trying to verify if Semi Ajayi was in offside position. So that's what they're trying to control. They want to verify
African League,
to confirm it.
Champions League, Confederations Cup, or women's football.
Yeah, well, definitely. The VAR are coming into
so
play.
It's a goal to Nigeria.
They have called the referee to go check it, and we always know that when the referee goes, the goal will be disallowed. And Ekon should be very careful. He's running towards the touchline. He doesn't need to come outside.
So they are going there to verify.
It's an offside call that we're looking at here.
Yes,
the two players there. Osimhen is there.
Ajayi is there.
And Ajayi who scored the goal.
Yeah.
So that shot there, when it comes off the goalkeeper.
Oh, that means the goal will be called off.
Wait, no.
The goal will be called off.
So they need to look at that again.
The goal will be called off. I think it will be disallowed.
He's made his decision. He's already in an offside position. This is not going to be allowed, is it? No goal. Yeah. And anyway, we had a bit of excitement. You know, I think that sort of, it's basically set us up for a very interesting battle, despite the fact that Nigeria can't celebrate their goal. It's an offside call. The call's been
this is just a warning. This is just a warning to Cameroon.
And they know that they can do that.
It's just a warning to Cameroon. So 12 minutes of play,
because now they have
0-0.
Not to be behind early in the game.
I know another
12 minutes of play, 0-0. The goal has been cancelled.
Don't mention it. Our landlords.
Exactly, our landlords. It's exactly that, and we'll welcome them back. Macri goes
The goal
down.
has been cancelled, so
contacts there.
it's still 0-0.
The FK border player, former Toulouse and Bastia player, of course. Just look at the. There you go. It's Ajay just coming in, please. Just clatters into him. It's okay. We move on. Nigeria have possession at the back, and he's back up on his feet, which is all that matters at the moment. 13 minutes in, and a very interesting battle that's taking place. Here is Ajay. And Tristan Kong, of course, coming back into the squad, missed the match against Guinea-Bissau, of course. Plays in Athens now, the former Watford man. Excellent work there by Cameroun, just pinching the ball over on that far side. They've got an opportunity. Watch out for Toko Akambi. Watch out for Macri into position, into that real centre forward position, of course.
I think both teams have set up pretty well, and technically and tactically, I think both teams have gotten a spot on. When the Cameroonians are on possession, they swap into the 2-5, or 3 formation. And they're looking so good in possession. The midfielder always dropping, the way we're saying, to come and get involved in the play for them to have to switch on to the other angle.
Wow, so man, just harassing.
Yeah, I see, Victor. I see you.
Who's under a little bit of pressure there.
The goal, yes, the goal has been cancelled.
Shrugs off the Napoli man, and a little wander down that left side. And why not? Macri getting involved. He needs to.
Yeah, this is one game
Victor
Osimhen has to prove his watch.
Just want to see a few more
game, particular game, Victor Osimhen has to prove his watch.
Just to get himself into space, because he knows he's going to be heavily marked at the back there.
Yeah, you can make the runs, and if the ball doesn't come, you just have to let the defenders know that you're there, and that's what makes Osimhen very good. He makes us run. If he doesn't get the ball, he still, nudge into the defender to know that he's there.
And we touched on it earlier with JJ Okocha. You played alongside him. The fact that you've got someone who's running, who's capturing the tension. But while that happens, we see a long ball going over the top here. Cameroun, it's beautifully delivered. The first touch is not brilliant there, but Gamala, and it just goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick over on that far side. He gets himself into those dangerous positions, the Dynamo Moscow man, which is fantastic. But that first touch just letting him down.
Oh, yeah, definitely let him down. The combination play and the switch of play. He did a beautiful running guard, but they'll be looking to do most of those diagonal passes. They've done it, in their previous game getting here, and you can see most of their goals came from crosses and set pieces.
Yeah, that's it. And when I talk about the movement off the ball, so important. I think that a lot of the unsung heroes, the big firm challenge there, just to bring down that man Ngeria. The referee just coming over, and you can see that needs to be a little bit careful. There's a little bit of hassle, pushing the back, and wow, that was quite firmly knocked over by Simon as well.
This is a derby game. We should expect it. The players just need to caution about it, that they don't get booked, but you expect it. Nigeria playing against Cameroon, Nigeria playing against Ghana, Ghana against Cameroon. You can expect so much caution on hustle, because nobody want to lose the game.
If it wasn't there, I wouldn't be happy, So I mean, it's definitely there, and that's what we'll see. Possession-wise, they're pretty well balanced, as you can see on your screen. We are 16 minutes in. We've got a very live wire, entertaining showdown here. We've already had a goal that's disallowed for offside. Nigeria just defensive at the moment, with Ngeria just there trying to find someone to pass to. Nicely pinched, a little bit of skullduggery by the Super Eagles, and they win the ball back. That's really good work in the midfield. Just coming back to try and get his foot on that. Really, really fine work there from Ncham.
Like you did say, the midfield would be the battleground. And in 16, 17 minutes into the game now, I think both teams haven't disappointed us. They put in those pressures, they get those balls, they keep the combination play, and they are patient.
Nigeria allowing Cameroon to have the possession of the ball. I think this is one thing they shouldn't allow them to do. Do not allow Cameroon to have possession of the ball. Put the ball down now. Put it down first.
And it's a delivery coming in. And
put the ball down first. You have all the whole time to pull it to bring the ball down before passing it.
And I think he's just late going there. We all know, we all agree that that's how they scored most of their goals getting here.
So, like what I was saying, Nigeria shouldn't allow Cameroon to have possession of the ball. No, once they start having the possession of the ball, they will be thinking that they can do it, they can win this game. And this is one thing Nigeria should not allow them to do.
Wingers as well, of course, with Lookman and Simon. We were talking about the possibility. Maybe we can use telepathy for Jose Pizarro to get him to switch so that they can go and move on the other side of the pitch, because there's nothing more difficult for a defence than to actually deal with wingers who are moving and just confusing the defence. The same thing for Rigobert Song in Cameroon, of course, with Ngamalo and Nkudu.
Not only for this two teams. This is what I saw in African football lately. We go in wing plays, and when you play in wing plays, you have to allow those players to be flexible and just keep rotating and get opportunities, to get on the wing backs.
Zaidu just unable to deal with that. It's cleared there by the Indomitable Lions as Nagui tries to get himself past, and the flag has gone up. And it's going to be a free kick for
Cameroon trying to use the tactics of the counter-attack.
A little bit of pressure there, but you can see
so they want to use counter-attack to probably to disorganize Nigeria.
The front men, of course.
And I think Nigeria should be careful of that.
It's been picked up here. Great opportunity as they go forward. Nkudu. He's got a little bit of space. Tries to pick out. Magri gets the ball back. And Cameroon on the attack. Good opportunity. Long range shot coming in potentially. Blocks. Perfectly blocked. That was a strong challenge there from
now Nigeria is looking away.
Look at the other end.
Nigeria is looking away.
Nigeria, Super Eagles, Osimhen trying to run into space. The ball comes across. It's not a good one. But he gets past the first defender. And Alex Warby picks it up. An opportunity here, just on the right hand side. Moses, Simon drops it towards Osimhen. The Cameroon defence dealing with it on this occasion. Oh, and a little bit of a collision there, and that's quite nasty. Magri coming in and really taking out. When there's a player up in the air, you've got to be super careful. I think that he realised that he was at fault.
Yeah, well, I think Nigeria got down.
Wow. Nigeria, my country. They have to be more realistic in this game, because this is one game they cannot just give away to the indomitable Lion of Cameroon, because as it stands now, the game is going 50-50. And once the game starts going 50-50, we all know what it means.
I'm serious, actually.
We all know what it means.
You gotta see it.
It's the delivery. It's a penalty box, and it's been dealt with at the back. And still, they get possession. And it's Calvin who tries to recuperate, but the flag has gone out for an offside decision. And we will see the Cameroon get possession back. Look, it's just, well, there's a hand, there's an arm, there's a left arm. Okay, it was well spotted by the referee. I think it was Trusticon.
I think the referee should be given credit, so far the Afcon. They've done a wonderful job. The VAR have done excellent jobs. I think when they've done well, I think we should give them thumbs up. Not just criticizing them, because they have done a wonderful job so far.
Yeah, no, that's a very good call, and I totally am with you. And I think that everybody who's been watching this wonderful Africa Cup of Nations has understood just how the quality that we've had from the officials. As we see that man, he's causing a few problems down that right side, but he gives away another foul. Maybe the arms were going up, but Magri again causing all sorts of issues. There he is.
That's my brother JJ. That's the Senegalese player in the middle. Yeah.
JJ Okocha. JJ Okocha.
It was so good they named him twice.
Part of that Olympic gold medal winning team from '96 alongside on the pitch with you, Daniel. Memorable. We talked about it earlier.
It's good old days. When you reflect on that, and then you know how it is. You've been an Olympian, and not just Olympian, you've been an Olympic gold medal. You know, it gives you and it opens doors for you everywhere you go.
But it's it's also an accolade that needs to be appreciated by everybody. You know, Africa celebrated you guys because what you did was extraordinary, and it's it doesn't come everybody's way. It's a very rare thing. So well done. 22 minutes in, Nigeria, Cameroon. This is the round of 16. And we already saw an earlier match with Angola, who have actually managed to get through to the next round. Oh, lovely little pass. It's a 1-2. What's the man working really well? And trying to link up directly through the middle there. Yeka getting involved, and a free kick has gone.
Every tackle in this game is a foul. It's a foul. And the ref will blow whistle.
Based in Turkey.
That's a good, very good combination play from Nigeria. This is the first time I've seen a midfielder and a senior, put in combination in the 4 games that we watched, the 3 and the one that we are watching right now. It's always very important for a number 9 that loves to score goals, want to be in that position, for the midfield players to come close, or the big players, come forward to help.
Trustigong at the back, and a little flick and opportunity. Magri, the control, running out of space there, or visibility, or straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, Nwabali. But a little bit of danger there. He's kind of stepped up his game, hasn't he, Magri? Looking super dangerous.
No, he has. It's good to see, and he will help the Nigerian bench to see how fit Ekong is, because Ekong struggled, and we weren't expecting probably to start today, and the kind of pressure Magri is putting on him maybe will tell the Nigerian fans if he's fit or not. But definitely, I think it's an open game. The Cameroonians are holding there very, very well. The Nigerians are pushing, like you said. You saw it in the stats. It's kind of even the way it's going right now.
Yeah, and the structure of both sides is looking is very well organized. You can see that. That's just going to be Nigeria pick up.
If you're just joining me, it's 24 minutes of play. Nigeria.
The FC Nantes player came through the Auxerre Academy in Eastern France, of course.
It has been a fantastic game.
Played an important role in
50-50 for both sides.
To victory over the Scorpions of Gambia, of course, and very strong performance there. I think we saw the gritty, thick, deep side of this Cameroon.
Any side is good enough to win it.
To come from nowhere and get themselves that winning goal, and that's the kind of fighting spirit that WatchAlong is obviously trying to implement. Said you've got to have that today against these big boys.
Definitely, and it has shown. That's my worries coming into this game, because they've been fighting like warriors, getting here.
There's the attempted through ball. Good work there, Cham. You could see that he was saying, right, let's get the ball out wide to Kudu, the Damar FC player based in Saudi Arabia, who's going on a little bit of a wander.
Nigeria have not really controlled the game. They have not really controlled the game the way I want them to control this game. They have not really controlled this game. This kind of as in imposing yourself in the game, they have not really done that. They have not really imposed themselves on the game. Imposed themselves in the game. And I really want them to do that. Let them impose themselves in the game. Let them impose themselves in the game.
Moses Simon has drifted sometimes.
Because what I'm seeing right now, both teams, they are trying to play caution. They are trying to be careful. They don't want to make mistake. They don't want to make mistakes. So.
And down on the ground is Cholo Nuhu.
That's a good call, because it's a bump on the head, and referees the rules now. You don't want to take no chances on concussion and all that big plays.
Yeah, that was the just. I think there was a flailing arm, wasn't there?
So I think what Nigeria just needed this game is to impose themselves in the game. Impose. Stop them from playing. Stop them for having the possession of the game. Once Nigeria can do that, I think once the Nigeria can control the game, take possession from there, I think we are good enough to go.
Way upside, and I think that's what pulling that. When the camera just caught his face now, I'm sure he'd be reflecting in his mind, I wish that goal stand, because for a player who is a centre back to score in an Afcon, it goes huge.
Yeah. Guys, if you are not joining me, do not forget to smash the like button. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe.
very, very well.
Do not forget to subscribe. So far, so good. The game has been 50-50 for both sides. So Nigeria has not really been impressive because I was actually expecting them to do much better compared to what I'm seeing right now. Look at the possession. Cameroon is dominating possession. 56-43. 43 for Nigeria, which is not too good because if Nigeria can able to dominate the possession, I think they have what it is to do the job.
It can be, or for Magri to jump onto that and try and do something magical.
Yeah, definitely. The way the game is set up and planned now, it just looks like, the game will be decided with just one goal.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Come on, you know that I like goals.
Did you see what Aina just did now? It's lovely, to watch that play.
That was sumptuous, wasn't it? The chip over the top, got rid of two defenders. There's no one there. Oh, there's Cameroun just going down and
every foul, I don't know why the refs are like this. Every tackle is a foul. I don't know why.
Nearly had the ball, nearly poached.
Every tackle is a foul. The ref must blow whistle.
There was not only for Lukman, but from all the Nigerian fans who are just under beneath us. They saw the reaction. A fan is always a fan. But the referee, it was a good call from the referee.
And that, we just saw the replay of that, just behind the foot. And
it's lovely. It's lovely to see in this generation a player who plays with confidence and flair. And he's one of those players that he still believes in what he has, and that's the identity of an African player. We cannot lose our flair when we play football, but because we have ours.
It's beautifully said. Aina tries to keep the ball in play. The linesman was first to react, so it's Cameroon who'll pick up possession. Zero looking a little bit frustrated there. He was just a couple of meters away. The Portuguese coach, 63 years of age.
So if you look at this game, Cameroon, they are just underdog.
He worked alongside.
They are just underdog in this game.
Carlos Queiroz at Real Madrid. Well, the little interception.
Now Nigeria is breaking away with the ball. Nigeria is breaking away. What can they do with it? What can they do with the counter attack?
Opportunity here. It's Moses gets the ball.
Oh no!
Gets the ball over, but it's finally dealt with by the Cameroon defense. They move forward themselves this time, and
Nigeria should be more intelligent. They should be more intelligent in the final third, and they should be more intelligent with the ball. You don't just play the ball anyhow. You should look for the person that is well positioned to receive the pass before you play it. This is one of those particular areas they need to improve. They need to improve in that. You counter attack only for you to get to the final third. You give the ball to the wrong person. No, you have to look. You have to be confident. Oh my goodness.
Osimhen, who gets knocked over. There's two players that went down from Nigeria. One that just got caught up just on the right-hand side there. And so I think it's
water break.
It's Moses Simon, of course, and Osimhen as well. So there will be a free kick when we come back to this. But first of all, time for some refreshments. And I think it's totally deserved. This is a real knockout clash in the Africa Cup of Nations, isn't it, Daniel?
No, definitely. It hasn't disappointed.
You can see Vincent Abubakar. It's on the bench. It's on the bench. Given the best you have so far, you have tried. You have tried. You have all it takes to go to win this game. That I think the strategy the coach Alexander Song is using. I think he want to exhaust Nigeria. He want to exhaust Nigeria defense before introducing Vincent Abubakar into the game. If that be the case, the Nigeria have to be very careful. They have to do the work now. They have to do the work now because if Vincent Abubakar comes into this game in the second half, he have this finishing touch. So we should be careful of Vincent Abubakar in the second half.
Than previous years, and I think that the smaller nations getting.
So far so good. I've not really been impressed with the kind of the game Nigeria is playing so far. So it's just 31 minutes of play. Nigeria, they are having a cooling break. Cooling break.
I don't like hearing that word smaller nations.
They really need to hold possession of the game. They need to dominate this game. For now, Cameroon is the one dominating the game in terms of possession.
Well, we have a lot of immigrants that have left Nigeria, left the continent, and moved to Europe. Some moved to South America. All their children have now come to age. If they cannot play for England, they play for a country in Africa. If they cannot play for Spain or Portugal, they play for their motherland, their fatherland. So that's why we are seeing quality football from all over the world, and that's why the African.
So what I was saying, they really need to improve. They need to improve in the final third. You cannot do all the hard work only for you to get to where it is more important.
No, it's true.
You don't know how to give a kind of a decisive pass.
To get ourselves into this phase of the competition.
So they are back.
Everything that we've seen so far has been blockbuster African style.
No doubt.
They are back. What can Nigeria do?
It's good for the fans that come to the stadium. It's good for the fans.
I think first of all, what they need to do in this game first is to get hold of the ball. Trying to have command over the ball first. Trying to have command over the possession. Once they can do that effectively, I think they are good enough to go. Once they can do that effectively, they are good enough to go.
Long ball up towards Victor Osimhen. The defense deal with at the back, and quite well dealt with as well by Castelletto. It's going to be a throw in. I'm going to take it quickly over on that far side. Just going over to make sure that man Gamalur is okay. Seems to be okay. No harm done. Nigeria, the Super Eagles, looking to soar once again. They had a little lift earlier. They managed to just get onto the thermals, but they're not soaring high just yet because they haven't got that goal that was disallowed. To get a goal, they'll be in a much better position. The Lions are getting themselves possession.
This or that in the game. Offside position. Offside position.
They're getting themselves possession. They're moving fast the ball.
Offside position.
Cameroon in the final third. Need to put their foot on it. Wait for a little bit more cavalry to arrive so that they can actually work.
Well, we also need to improve in that offside position, that trap of offside position. We must learn to keep them on, even when they are trying to keep us off. We should learn to keep them on, because the trap we have been falling into the trap over and over again.
If you keep going and keep conceding goals the way you did in the round, the round games, you might not get opportunity, to get back into the game.
Here's Cameroon on the attack. A little bit of battling taking place. It's good work. He's getting.
I was thinking as the competition, the gameplay increases.
Simon going across to his favoured left position, as we mentioned earlier.
That Nigeria is going to get better. They are going to get better.
That could cause all sorts of problems, like we mentioned earlier.
Their passes has not been brilliant. Has not been good.
It's Cameroon who picked
and that is one of the setbacks that is bringing them back.
Who's based in Saudi Arabia, the former Olympic Marseille player, played for the Canaries.
They need to work. They need to work in their final touches in the end. They need to work in their last final touch.
Going over the chalk.
They need to work on it.
Truce to Con, and picks up there in the midfield by that man.
Nigeria should come out, for goodness sake. Come out now. Don't sit back, please. Don't sit back.
Important midfielder who holds off anybody who comes near him and distributes the ball really well. Cameroon. Oh, it's Osimhen. Can he find his goal? Oh, it's a beautiful opportunity there.
Oh!
They get a goal. Unbelievable. The scenes here. The Nigerians jumping with joy. And I thought that at one moment it wasn't going to go in, but they get the goal. The Super Eagles take full advantage. Osimhen reading it, ball out wide, Lookman coming out, and the shot comes in, squirms underneath it.
For Nigeria.
At the end. That's what happens when a player gives you 120% with a player playing with his heart. You can see the goal. This
is what we need.
We didn't even see it.
Even when you don't play very well, but you are doing what you ought to do.
He got the ball and he was very.
You are doing what you ought to do.
To raise his head up to see the incoming player, and he just look at the tempo, and then he saw him coming. He rolled the ball to him. We thought the goalkeeper got it, but the ball crossed the line.
That is it. That is it.
That is it. Just dealing so well, getting in front of him. That first touch, you just got to hit it. He's got acceleration like nobody other. Beautifully done. Deals.
That is it.
Takes in the players and then the pass.
And even Ademola Lookman, she should learn how to do his finishes very well. She will learn how to do his finishes very well.
you know, it's quality. But you know, like I said, when the other goal
should learn how to do his finishing very well.
Come from behind, so the
one to Nigeria, one.
We've seen the Cameroon
34 minutes of play.
Well, so far.
34 minutes of play. Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
No, it's true though, isn't it? Yeah. You've got to understand. 36 minutes. There's so much more football to be played. Of course,
a lifetime, Robbie. A lifetime of football.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a foul over on the other side. There's a few smiling faces, but it's. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. And Cameroon, by no means, are out of this. But just that was the tackle there, just on Gamalou, goes down, back up on his feet. Cameroon in possession. Domitable Lions looking to try and.
37 minutes of play. Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
As mustered to put themselves into a good attacking position here, but they need to remain calm and they need to clear their lines at the back. Daniel, that touch over there on the far side was just not good enough.
No, it wasn't, you know. But you know, when the anxiety always creeps in when you score a goal and you just finish celebrating, but then you need. That's where the leadership quality now comes for a player like
now, I think at this point, Cameroon will be giving their all, as in they are going to be throwing everybody forward. They are going to be throwing everybody forward. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. They are going to be throwing everybody forward, and in the expense of doing that, I think we can break them down through counter attack.
It's dealt with. And by that man, Iwobi. Good ball to Osimhen. Let's see what he can do. Excellent defensive play there from Gonzalez. Just got his toe in there. Get it away from the man, because otherwise he's off.
Both centre backs played a huge role in the last 30 seconds.
Well defended.
From the captain, Ekong. He was solid. He knew that if the ball passes him, definitely the ball will hit the back of the net, and that's leading by example by the captain.
Shots on goal, 3 for Nigeria. That's the long ball going over the top, and one shot for Cameroon. That's an area.
Now, I think with the goal now, Nigeria is now moving the ball better. The way I actually wanted to move the ball. They are moving the ball much better.
A little bit of movement down that left-hand side with Zaidu, and forced to go back. Chustekon getting the ball over to that man in the middle, Ajayi. Good work to pitch the ball back by Cameroon, but it's once again.
Now Nigeria looking away again.
Gets the ball out wide. Zaidu looking to try and get delivery. It's a long ball over to.
Oh! Oh!
A little bit too far, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cameroon.
I think Zaidu did what.
The throwing was not good enough. The throwing was not good enough.
The wing player, when you get into those areas, bring those crosses. It's left for the front players to attack that ball. But you can forgive Osimhen because he went back, the tussle, and then he saw that pass and started making a run into the penalty area. But unfortunately, the ball was over his head.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work coming in for these players. I think now that everybody realizes that this has got to, you got to step it up. Oh, just runs into a little bit of trouble and goes down. It's a follow-up challenge. And a follow-up challenge that the referee's not too happy about. Franco Onyeka, the referee, linesman getting involved, of course. And you can see Christopher Wu and Redwan Jia calling the two players over. He's not happy about that.
No, he's not happy, but I think Onyeka didn't do anything wrong. He has the right.
40 minutes of play, Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
Unfortunately, he got to the man before the
40 minutes of play, Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
For me, that's a reaction from someone who's just made a mistake before, who's just like trying to get out his anger. We see it so often.
Yeah.
No need. Anyway, Ondua, the knee man. Long ball upfield, hand goes up, realizes that it wasn't anywhere near any of his mates on the pitch. How is that?
That's a puzzle volley. The Olympic Marcel Ivorian centre back. I remember.
There's a great opportunity here. It's he's got to head it because he's outside of his own penalty box. Ondua. A little pressure there coming from Simon, but doesn't manage to get anywhere near it, and it's going to be a free kick in the midfield.
Talking about the Basel Boli, I remember because I have a scar on my shin.
That's a good defensive header. That was the only option.
I think Cameroon has been shaking in the back. Cameroon, as in, they lack confidence in the defense, and that has been their major problem. If Nigeria is a team that is clinical enough, when I mean clinical enough, by now, Nigeria should be three goals up. If they are clinical enough, by now Nigeria should be 3 goals up. Because watching this game between Nigeria versus Cameroon, you can see that the attack line is actually really good, but the problem is coming from the defense. Problem of Cameroon is the defense. The confidence is not there, and I think if you even look at the goal.
Player down, a run up far side. That Gamalier, and there's a little bit of contact there on the ankle. Zayu's down, holding the front of his left foot, and the pressure was Toko Gambi, who got tangled up. He's in a little bit of pain. Sometimes it looks it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah. But Seydou has been struggling in the last 2 games. I hope that's not the ankle that that looks very, very bad. That looks very bad, but that's why he's going into the pain. And you can see from here, if you look at the Nigerian dugout, you can see how Pizarro is a kind of a bit worried for seeing Seydou go down.
There's Sebastian Minier, who's also is the assistant coach to Rigobert Song, the Frenchman. Been working alongside him for over the past year or two.
He just needs his assistants, his lieutenants. The way the game is going, you can see the goal.
What a wonderful assist from Victor Osimhen.
And what really matters on hitting the ball behind the net is we always say you can never win a lottery.
What a wonderful assist from Victor Osimhen. Even the finishing was not that good from Ademola Lookman. The finishing was not that good. At least you are one of the goalkeeper. Finish it up.
Unfortunate because there's a gap underneath his arm and his body. It's
finish it up.
It's so difficult, isn't it? You're going down. He's got the right body position for that shot, but you've got a little opening. It goes underneath because it's hit very fast, and then afterwards you can see the celebrations that follow.
Fortunately, the luck is for Nigeria. That's why that happened.
There we go. The goal scored by Lookman, the Atalanta man, the former Everton man. Just lay yourself down. We'll take a look at the free kick.
So free kick to Cameroon. Can they make this one 1-1? Can they make it 1-1?
No,
it was overplay. It was overplay. 44 minutes of play. 44 minutes of play. Nigeria still leading by 1 goal to none. 44 minutes of play. Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0.
That's the more reason why you send a lot of bodies into the penalty area, but unfortunately, you just kick the ball, a bit of lack of concentration, and you kick the ball the way you didn't want to swing the ball.
I think Nigeria need to double the lead now. Before they will bring in their deadly striker, which is this centre Abubakar.
I'm sure that Arsene Wenger will know all about this because he's a stat man. But at least 30% of crosses from the right or corners, they go right over the top. There's no one.
That's what you put in on the training ground. But if you don't do that, and the players in this generation, they're static. They always stick to what the manager tells them, and they don't want to improvise. It's only in Real Madrid that Ancelotti said, your front players, just do your bit, get into those positions. When you see the
45 minutes of play, 6 additional minutes of play. 6 additional minutes of play.
6 minutes of added time. I should say Florian Wenger as well. He's a very good stats man as well, the Congolese coach. So 6 minutes for Cameroon to react to that goal that was scored by Lookman. Lookman, who came down the right, started on the left, came down the right. Just to give us an idea, through the middle and around the right-hand side. Another high ball. Osimhen goes.
Osimhen is going again. Oh!
Falls kindly and it's close enough for that man onto to deal with it. The ball goes back and Nuahu to Wu out wide and picks up and taken forward. Toko Kambi's coming back, of course, and well as the little knock on the Kudu. and it's going to be a free kick for Cameroon. They want to get this ball rolling once again. A lot of supporters from Cameroon here, of course, who are keen to see their nation perform against the Super Eagles.
It's a debut game. It's you know, you can see one side of Nigeria, the other side of Cameroon.
So far so good. Nigeria has been solid from the back. Oh, why are you clearing the ball like that now? You have enough time now.
Looking to try and pick it up in the middle.
They just clear ball anyhow. You have enough time to hold the ball and pass it. You don't just clear ball like that. Sometimes I wonder if all these people they are professional. You have enough time. You are alone. You are clearing the ball like that, giving the ball to them again. Why? Put the ball down and pass it.
It's a 1-0 scoreline here for the Super Eagles in this second.
Please, guys, if you are just joining me, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe.
Competition moving through to the quarterfinals with a victory over Namibia 2-0.
Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0. 45 minutes of play, 2 additional minutes have already been played.
Coming in from Angola, high ball over the top. The throw in, of course, super dangerous. And Hassel's over on the right hand side. Castelletto doing the business, gets the ball up towards Magri and clearing his lines.
Well defended. Well defended. Well defended. Well defended.
Solid in the back. He's holding it very well.
So, like what I was saying, Nigeria is very, very solid from the back. So I think we have already seen the sharpness in the attack, because Cameroon is making a lot of mistakes in their own defense line, and that is creating a lot of problem for them. Like if Nigeria team is sharp enough, by now they should be winning by 3 goals to nothing. They should be winning by 3 goals to nothing. But however, for now we are still winning the game by 1 goal to 1 goal to 0.
To move forward and go on some searching runs. Oh, that's dealt with perfectly there. Perfectly. It was dealt with by Aina, of course. Oh, intercepted. Magri's working really hard in the final third as well. Recuperation of the ball. Anguissa. Magri gets the ball into the path of that man, Nuhu.
If they have to do something like this, would be a perfect time before the whistle goes for them to get a goal and have hope.
2 players over on the far side. There's an opportunity there, trying to latch onto that. You can see that there's danger. Gamalu in a dangerous position coming in, but no clear-cut header. But danger lurking. Osimhen tries to hold. There's a bit of contact there. The line right in front of the lines.
Victor Osimhen is creating a lot of problem for Cameroon in their own half. Creating a lot of problem. They know the kind of threat Victor Osimhen can pose to the defense. So for that reason, they are using 1 or 2 players to go to defend the Osimhen. So in their own so for now it's an advantage to Nigeria, because 2 players they are marking with the Osimhen. It's just like a team that is one man down. It's just like a team that is one man down, because two players have been assigned to just only with the Osimhen.
And then afterwards you get to do a little bit of a dance if you score the goal. You knew I was going to bring it up. Come on, Dan. Ball picked up in the midfield. They're trying to work. They're trying to find ways to move forward. Franco Nyaka just getting the ball down to the right-hand side. Trusticon over to the other side this time. And moving into a... And
we have not really seen much of our winger. We've not really seen much of them. Moses. Oh, that would have been a decent, huh?
Good idea, very good idea. We'll be looking again to try and pitch the ball. Pressure.
Nice one. The 6 minutes additional time is almost off. It's left with 16.
Does really well to get rid of his man. There's the cross coming in. Osimhen unable to get anywhere near Ondua, who deals with it perfectly, sends it upfield. And dealt with at the back there by the Athens man, PAOK. Trusticon Waits for a little bit of support, Zainu. Has it with Iwobi. And, well, a little touch on cement. Trying to find Lookman. Couldn't quite take the sting off it. And that's the half-time whistle.
That is a half-time. Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0. So far, so good. It has been the crash of the Titans. It has been the crash of the Titans. A battle in the midfield. They are not willing to give up. Nigeria, they are not willing to give up. But one good thing about Nigeria side tonight is that the defense line of Nigeria has been rocky. I mean, the way they defend, the way they tackle, the way they block, the way they cover any space, it has been amazing. So I think this is the area that Nigeria have shown their strength so far in the game. This is the area Nigeria have shown their strength in the game.
It's a long time to play deep because you are looking for trouble.
Well, let's talk about what's happening very soon. We'll be back in a moment, but entertainment here is 1-0 for the Super Eagles against Cameroon.
So this is what. So what a game, what a game, what a game. So far, Nigeria is winning this game by a no-goal. First, Nigeria scored, but that goal was disallowed based on the fact that Semi Ajayi was in offside position and that goal was rolled out. And that 11 minutes of goal that was rolled out, I think that would have demoralized Cameroon because they conceived the goal very early. But having played 30 minutes of play, Nigeria was able to find the back of the net again. Exactly 36 minutes of play. And one thing I must say that Nigeria did so well in the first 45 minutes, they defended very well. They were rocky from the back. Every loophole were covered. They didn't allow Cameroon to be able to penetrate them. This is one of the best things they did tonight. But the question is, will Nigeria continue to be able to remain rocky in the back? No, I don't want them to remain rocky in the back. I want them to continue playing their normal game. They should not change tactics. They should stick to their game plans. And most importantly, they should know how to execute their plans when they get to the final third. Because one thing that I noticed very well, when they get to the final third, it's just like they were anxious. They were desperate. They don't even take their time to look if the person is positioned to receive the pass, is there or not. They just pass immediately, only for the ball to be intercepted by the Cameroonians. So far, so good. As far as Nigeria is winning this game, is leading, I'm contented. Whether the game is good or not, or it's not good, that is not my business. The most important is that the 3 points is just there for the moment. So if they want to equalize, let them come from behind to equalize, and let's see what happens in the next 45 minutes of play. Guys, I will urge you, please do not forget to smash the like button for me. Just smash it for me. Smash the like button for me. Yes, smash the like button for me. So, like what I was saying, Nigeria needs to, they will try everything to make sure that they'll be able to maintain their lead. And they should not change for their pattern. Most importantly, they should be careful because if you look on the pitch right now, Cameroon, the coach, Alexander Song, want to exhaust the Super Eagles of Nigeria, their defense. You want to exhaust them first before bringing Vincent Abubakar into the game. You know, Vincent Abubakar is one of the dangerous strikers you can ever think of. You know how to position, you know how to finish. He's very good in the air. So Nigeria should be careful of him when he comes in the second half. I think in the second 45 minutes is going to be coming in. I know the coach is going to put him into the game as quick as possible. So Nigeria should be careful of him. But so far, so good. Nigeria is leading this game by 1 goal, courtesy of Ademola Lookman, be assisted by Victor Osimhen. Even the goal that Lookman scored, The way he played the ball is just like you are one-on-one with goalkeeper. You finish the something. You don't even give the goalkeeper a chance to hold the ball. No, you roof the ball in the air. You roof it. So anyway, Nigeria is leading. That is the most important thing. The most important thing, whether he finished it well, didn't finish it well, the most important thing, the ball went into the back of the net. That is the most paramount thing. That is the most paramount thing. So Nigeria should be more serious in the second half, because second half is a decider. Is a decider of who carry the day. Decider, we've managed to escape the first 45 minutes already. We should be able to be more clinical enough to also manage the second 45 minutes in the game. To manage the second 45 minutes of the game, because that is where the decision of the game will be decided. That is where we will now know who is going to the next phase of the competition. Who is waiting for us already? Is he? I think Angola. Is he Angola? If Nigeria win this game, I think Nigeria is going to be playing Angola. Nigeria is going to be playing Angola. I think so. Yeah, because normally I don't even know how Nigeria meant with Cameroon in the first place. Normally they are not supposed to play Cameroon in the first place. They are supposed to play Cape Verde, because Nigeria finished second in the table. They finished second. So I don't know how they were able to pair Nigeria to play Cameroon. This is two Africa giants. These are two brothers. You don't pair them at this stage of the competition. You allow them to go far in the competition before you pair them up. But they decided to pair them up, and as it stands now, one of them is going home. It's either Nigeria or Cameroon, one of them, whether we like it or not, one of them is going home. But as it stands right now, Cameroon look likely to be the team going home, because Nigeria is winning there by 1-0. Guys, please, I will urge you, for those of you that are watching me, I will urge you to leave your score prediction on the comment section. How do you see this game? Do you think Nigeria is going to be winning this game by that single goal they've scored already? Or you think there are still more goals in this game? Or better still, do you think Cameroon is going to equalize this game? What is your score prediction? Please, I will just urge you to leave your score prediction there. Leave it there. I want to be seeing it. Let your score prediction let it be rolling in the comment section. I want to see there. Let the score prediction be rolling in the comment section. What do you think? Do you see Cameroon winning this game? Do you see Nigeria winning this game? Please leave your score prediction in the comment section. Please leave it there. Leave it there. Leave your score prediction in the comment section. Just leave it there. 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 Guys, what do you think? 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 Leave your score prediction on the comment section. Yes. Nigeria Sky News said Nigeria 2, Cameroon 1. Happy also predicted the other time. He said, what did he say? He said Nigeria, he said 2-1. He didn't specify. I don't know who the 2-1 belong to. Whether it belong to Nigeria, whether it belong to Cameroon. I don't know. So I don't know who the 2-1 belongs to. So guys, leave your score prediction there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Let it keep rolling in. Let your score prediction keep rolling in. Let your score prediction keep rolling in. Do you see Nigeria winning this game? Do you see Cameroon coming back into this game? Do you see Cameroon carry the day? Do you see Nigeria carry the day? What is your score prediction? Please leave your score prediction in the comment section. Leave it there. Leave your score prediction in the comment section. Leave your score prediction in the comment section there. Just leave it there. Please, if you are just joining me for the first time, if you haven't subscribed for me, please support your brother, support a friend. Please subscribe for me. Subscribe for Football Family FC so that when I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Please subscribe. Please subscribe for me. Show me love. Show me love. Show me love. Subscription is free. It's free. You will see a bear there, a red bear. Click on it. Click on it. By so doing, you have subscribed to Football Family FC. When I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And also click on notify. Give me on notify. Click on notification, so that when I'm alive, you'll be aware that I'm alive. When I'm posting a video, you'll be notified that I just posted the video. When I'm posting a post, you'll be notified. These are some of those things you are going to benefit when I'm posting a video. You get access to see the video first. You get access to comment first. You get access to know what the video is all about. Please do not forget to smash the like button. Subscribe. Subscription is free. Please, subscription is free. Just subscribe. Please show me some love by subscribing. So far so good. Nigeria 1, Cameroon 0. What a wonderful display from both sides. What a wonderful display. Cameroon is the one doing the more of the attacking job, while Nigeria is the team that want to break with counter-attack. And like I said earlier on, Nigeria defense was so good, rocking from the back. They don't want to give a kind of any space for Cameroon to break in. So the other side, Victor Osimhen is also doing Nigeria very well, even though he's not scoring this competition. He haven't scored much. He's still doing his best, because if you look at most of the assists he's giving, so those are some of the assists. The likes of Lookman, the likes of Moses are supposed to be given to Victor Osimhen. But since they are not doing it, Victor Osimhen took it as responsibility to be doing that. So you see the goal that was scored by Lookman. It was something like something Victor Osimhen created out of nothing. It was created out of nothing. He was able to hold the ball very well, even though he was being pushed left and right. He stood on his ground and gave a decisive pass to Ademola Lookman. And the finish was not that good, but the most important thing, it went into the back of the net. It went into the back of the net. So if you look at the game, they've assigned 2 defenders to mark Victor Osimhen, which is a minus to Cameroon. They knew that Victor Osimhen is one particular side. It's one particular player that one player cannot mark. So they have to assign 2 players to Victor Osimhen. By so doing that, it will now look like a team who lost a player through red card. So they have to express themselves the way they should. Because if they keep doing that, Victor Osimhen, just imagine Victor Osimhen holding 2 players up, then give it the pass. Now the second 45 minutes about to kick off. Let's go.
Playing very, very well. I think strategically the way they plan the game is going the way they want to go. The only worry is for Nigeria. Will Nigeria push and look for a second goal, or they will push deep and wait to go on a break? And if they do that, we've seen the Cameroonian bounce back goal after goal in the first 3 rounds of games. So they shouldn't do that. But we should expect a crack off again, because on the playoffs and knockout stage, now you have 45 minutes to play for.
It's as simple as that, right? I mentioned that Schuster Kong was based in Athens. He plays for Salonika, of course, and not in the Greek capital. Apologise for that. Apologies. But we move straight into what's happening here. Look at this aerial view of this fantastic stadium. It was redone and revamped to get itself where it is today for this wonderful competition that's taking place here.
I saw you right there, Robbie. I zoomed in and I saw you standing.
Listen, that man wants to come out and make his mark, of course. A wonderful player.
No doubt about that. You know, if he gets to play, is he 100% fit? And I think that's the question, you know, for the Cameroonian dogback to tell us.
We're talking about Vincent Abubakar, of course, the wonderful forward as we get the second half underway. Cameroon trailing by a goal that was scored by Lookman, who had a shot squirmed underneath the goalkeeper's body, Fabrice Ondua. They go on the attack. Osimhen on his own over on that far side. He gets knocked off his feet. The challenge is deemed as being a fair one.
And the lineman was right there, you know, and he gave a goal kick instead of a foul or a free kick. You know,
that was a right
hand push. The assistant didn't catch that.
Yeah, because he's been kind of blocked. You know, he's just got his. They got their backs to him, and there was a little bit of cover anyway. Goes down on the ground, and those falls can be quite bad, right? Because you're basically being flung down, and if your body's not in the right position, a dislocation or anything like that, especially when you go to that speed.
We've seen a lot of players, lose their shoulder, and fall like that, especially front players, especially players who are running like a senior 110 miles per hour.
Right, it's exactly that. It's you got to be careful, and especially, and he was arcing around as well. In any case, Osimhen, made of titanium, back up on his feet, ready to go.
I like that word, made of titanium.
There we go. Here we go at the back, and this man here, Castelletto, trying to work the passes around. Gamalur has a little bit of support play. Watch out.
Now the Cameroon want to muster more courage. Want to muster courage.
Who are basically making sure that he's going absolutely nowhere. There's a little bit of a
trying
push.
to muster more courage to see if they can able to.
Push.
If they can able to equalize his game as quick as possible.
Magri is there Osimhen up front. He's the only one, who is putting that pressure, trying to get something, done, up front for Cameroon.
Yeah, but he's on his own.
He is, and we were discussing when they went on a break with someone, for Cameroon to get that goal, they do everything right, but when the ball goes wide, you have only one shot in the 18-yard box or the penalty area expecting a cross. And how are you going to score goals like that?
Oh, there's a little bit of contact, and Osimhen's being singled out to a certain extent because they just know that he's going to be the creator of carnage in this second half, and that's a little bit nasty. That is coming from Ngeria. Just went in, I think, and he knew he was going to take out the player. Hence the reaction from the bench.
No, they have all the right to react, but the assistant coach have to be very, very careful. Osimhen is hustling, but we all know, he is the player, to watch out. But the referee has been very lenient, in giving those cards, sending those cards, and we've seen 300% offense that the card should have come out.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. At the same time, we don't want this to turn into a pressure cooker situation that goes up. We want it to be contained. And Redouane Gian is a great referee. And he's the one with the whistle. He's the one making the calls at the moment. It's going well.
100%.
Here's the free kick coming from the left-hand side. And the left-hand side free kick will be delivered. Lookman gets into the penalty box. It's been snatched quite comfortably there by the goalkeeper, Ondua. And little opportunity over on that far side for Cameroon to do something. Dealt with perfectly by the Nottingham Forest man, Ola Aina.
He's having a wonderful time. He's been solid in defense. He's been comfortable going forward. He always go into the middle to give those combination play. And when we have, position for long throws, he's always there, to throw it in there.
Super dangerous player. Very talented player. Castelletto back into the middle as they just pass the ball around Gonzalez.
Nigeria players is sitting too deep.
And a high ball over the top, but a little bit into no man's land, no trouble there for the
Nigeria players are sitting today.
Big guy. What do you make of Nwabali? Of course, you know he's come through with the Nigerian Premier League, and then he's got his opportunity to play in South Africa. Is he onto something bigger, having played a really strong competition here?
First of all, you have to look at his size. And every club, every manager always wants a 6-foot goalkeeper who has that confidence, and he has shown that confidence. He has shown that calmness, in him. Some will say he hasn't been put under pressure. So far, from the opposition.
I think sometimes we are sitting too deep.
We are sitting too deep. Into the same category as Vincent Enyama or Peter Rufai or Anos
deep.
Look
at
you just mentioned Africa and world greats. He has a lot to prove to get into those shoes.
And give him credit, he's in the team.
No doubt about that. He's a Niger. We won, and he has done a wonderful job, because if you remember, we have been stumbled, when it comes to goalkeeper, and it was a big issue, in the last year. But for Nigerians, we were lucky enough to get somebody who had just having his first Afcon, and holding his very, very well the way he has to do.
He's showing great leadership skill. I like the way that he speaks. I like the way that he's got verb swagger. He's holding his own. And and he looks comfortable in this team as we see Nigeria pick the ball up over to the other side, and an opportunity. That's a good delivery. Anybody at the phone?
Oh!
Just running.
They are sitting too deep. They are sitting too deep.
There's a good option. Let the ball coming over from the right hand side though, from that man on the island.
They are sitting too deep.
I'll just have to keep going.
You see, you are seeing your winger about. It's about crossing the ball. React.
Get to that ball, like we did say, he ran out of room, but then the ball went onto the touchline.
Hey, I'm sorry, but the pitches aren't big enough this year, are they?
What pitches?
Oh, I know that man as well. Oh, he's a character, isn't he? Wonderful man. Of course, Togo's finest.
Yeah, well, Togo, African, world finest.
Exactly, I should say it all, really. The list is very long. We can unscroll it.
We are blessed in the continent with the legends that we have, with the stars that, I think the world should be paying UEFA, FIFA. They should be paying Africa for producing all these greats. I'm telling you.
I'm not going to get into that conversation, Daniel, but I'm going to get into this conversation. We need some more action here as the ball goes back to that man Castelletto. Gonzalez down using Christopher Wu. They start moving forward into that middle position with Olivier Champ. Anguissa is there. Anguissa with a little bit of space, a lot of noise here. Just building the tension, creating a wonderful atmosphere. Opportunities are going to be created here, though. Being patient, Cameroon. The Lions are being patient as they create this pride movement, as they try and find some space, but they can't give the ball away like that. Super dangerous. Super dangerous. Crushed down on the edge of the penalty box, and they are in trouble. There's a yellow card that's coming out, and I think that it's Wu picks it up, of course. And it's just
give the ball to Osimhen, give one, so that those players that is willing to bring you down. Oh my goodness!
I was hoping and looking, for Ekuru to do Osimhen a favor, because that's a beautiful run. That's why you need a player with that vision. If it's a player with a vision, somebody like JJ, like Henry Wilson, like Anthony said, he will have just rolled the ball in front of Osimhen, because he made that beautiful run, onto his right path.
Yeah, I mean, Franco Onyeka does have that ability to go on surging runs, but when you do have someone who's fully capable of latching onto something, as we see a certain Vincent Abubakar getting ready to potentially come on, we know the danger is lurking on the sidelines.
No, definitely. He's a player, that can score goals. He's aging like, like a good wine. And he's keep doing his own business. He played for my club in Turkey, in Besiktas, and he's been doing wonderful work. But before he even comes in, let's focus and see, because Nigeria has gotten, a free kick in a very, very good position.
Yeah, this is super dangerous. The wall is there, of course. Look when he comes, and Simon standing on it. Who's going to go for this?
And it's very, very close. It's very, very close.
This is all new in the past few years where they lie down on the ground. And
any good free kick taker can able to finish this one up.
He's got a good right foot on him, isn't he?
I missed the referee if it's a direct or indirect kick. I didn't see him, show the sign from here. But if it's a direct kick, I think we have Lookman can swing the ball, and of course, he's standing.
Kelechi
Iheanacho will have finished this one up.
Great shot that goes just high over the bar as he looks away, going, a fraction too high, but I did strike it the way I wanted it to be struck.
Yeah, it happens very close, close from the goal, and it's very difficult for you to get on the ball to deep down, the way you want.
Yeah, it's perfectly struck though. You've got to give him credit. Osimhen picks the ball and the goalkeeper comes in. Osimhen goes down. What's the referee going to say? He's going to say
offside.
Well, you just saw that when the ball goes anywhere back and there's no sign of a defender, you're going, there's going to be someone who's going to be pouncing on that, stooping down, and there he is.
No, this is not offside. No.
That is very, very close. And if
that is not off.
Call, I think the VAR will definitely call the attention of the Moroccan referee.
Yeah, they're going to check. And
waved it.
Don't play with fire at the back. Osimhen is running for everything. There's the high ball dealt with at the back and dealt with very well. Taken quickly, it will be. And a chance for him to thread the ball through. It's gone straight back to Ondoa, who clears his lines. Macri does really well and deals with the bounce perfectly. Under a little bit of pressure. Needs a bit of support. He can't do everything by himself. And it's gone over the line. See, where was the call?
What again?
I'm trying to understand
what again?
For the ball and Gamble and say, look, I'm here.
What again?
Into position, make that pass. But it was kind of like,
what again?
I think credit should go to Calvin and Wobi, who sandwiched Magri so that he doesn't even
I think they should push Iwobi very close to Victor Osimhen. Iwobi should be very close to Victor Osimhen. That is how he can able to do the damage. He's too far.
Gamble, he's trying to find Magri again.
He's too far from Victor Osimhen.
Strong header. He doesn't mess around. Big guy as well. That's 6'2", 6'3", I think. Giving the ball away, it will be. Oh, they're giving the ball back. That's a nice little through ball and an opportunity. Anguissa tries to get his ball. Oh, he's worked really hard to try and win that back as well. But Saidi does superbly well. But this is, I think it's a pinball machine, isn't it? An opportunity, really fine battling. The ball comes back. Cameroun! Well, it's been set up. And the long-range shot coming in. The long-range shot is not good enough from Noahu, but the idea was good. But very messy, a lot of intercepted balls, and nothing smooth, which is going to really trouble both coaches.
Yeah, well, I think Nigeria should be worried because we've seen this fighting spirit from the Cameroon in the last few games. You know what? They keep fighting until it's over.
They keep fighting. They keep fighting.
To this round of 16, and they're showing it in the beginning of the second half.
Yeah, they keep fighting Nigeria because Nigeria have to be very, very careful. They have to be very, very careful from the back.
Long ball again, easily dealt with at the back there by Noabali. They're starting to send more ball up into the final third. They're not finding the right pockets of space at the moment because they're using this right flank a little bit too much. But Cameroun trying to find ways to, cause problems in that Nigerian defence.
The Nigerian dugout will be very happy, very, very happy on that because they don't want to see the ball going behind their defensive lineup. And you did mention that Cameroon are just passing and rolling the ball. They have reached the stage where they have
how do you call it? Iwobi should be somewhere here. Very, pair together with Victor Osimhen. He's so far from Victor Osimhen, so that he can able to shock in those passes.
Picks up, and Zayu does well. That's a good through ball. Osimhen, goalkeeper.
Oh yeah.
Just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper for Osimhen to do anything. Zayu having the ball down as we see Simon trying to pick it up. Pressure forces them to get the ball out of play, and picked up once again by that man Zayu, the Porto man. Needs a bit of support. Iwobi's there. Iwobi puts it on his right foot, just checks nicely done. Perfectly done. At the back, you've got Calvin, who's moving around into different positions. A little bit of pressure here, the pressing from Cameroun, and Ngeria goes on a little bit of a wander, a little bit of contact there. He's gone down to the ground, and Ngeria pick it up, and Osimhen trying to flick the ball through. You've got to be careful with that bouncing ball. Needs to be dealt with quickly by Cameroun at the back. They get rid of it. Picks up in the middle, Ngeria. That's nicely done. Is he in offside position that the flag stays down? And there's Ngeria waiting in the middle for the right pass. The pass comes across. Ngeria still in possession. Does he keep the ball in play? No, he doesn't. It's going to be a goal kick.
That's what I said earlier. The Cameroon do everything right. They get the ball where they want to get the ball, wide.
I think at this point, Nigeria need the second goal. Because one goal is not too safe. One goal is not safe for Nigeria. They need to score second. They need to score second goal.
Rivers so appreciative of what he's seen. He knows that kind of pressure is going to be imperative for the Indomitable Lions to go in search of what they're looking for. The ball picked up by Simon down the right side. Lovely little touch. Can he get past his man? He gets past his man. Now he's got an opportunity to get the delivery. Looks for Osimhen. Looks for Lookman. And finally it's Cameroun to pick up the pieces and clear the ball, but only as far as the right back there, Olaina, who unfortunately can't pick out a teammate. Goes out for a throw-in. It's that time of the match, isn't it, Daniel, where we get to the position where the last 30 people will be starting to look at the clock. People will be starting to understand that this is a knockout game now. You lose your out. You score an equaliser, extra time potentially, penalties. Who knows?
Yeah, no doubt about that. And you can see, players, leaving the dugout, going to warm up. Potential, substitution from both teams.
Danger, lots of white shirts up here. The Lions go on the attack. That little flick, that little touch, that's just not the right touch, is it? And Osimhen picking the ball up here and going off and doing what he does best. Tries to keep the ball, keeps the ball, tries to get past Gonzalez. Oh, he does so well, Gonzalez. That's a brilliant bit of defensive.
Wonderful display from Victor Osimhen.
Both players, when you look at that video, enjoying the beautiful game that we've seen so far. I think credit should go to both players.
Yes.
The attack and the defender. The resistance that both players showed going forward and defending the situation.
I mean, it's last gasp defending. He knows that if he doesn't touch that ball, it's probably going to end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, and I love to see a player do that. He gives everything, and then he's letting the crowd know, come on, guy, this is how we want to do it. You should keep chanting.
You're not alone. I love it as well.
Yeah.
Zayu with the throw-in. And it's been dealt with at the front post. The ball tries to come back. Oh, there's a foul, and they give the ball back to Cameroun Galabou. Ngamanu going down under the challenge from Zayu. Just lashed out a little bit. Didn't need to do that, I think.
Yeah, well, it's all. I think it's a payback on what happened to him in the first half. It's not intentional. Both players, it wasn't intentional, but it happens. You go for the ball and you trail.
What a crash!
In a situation like that.
What a game!
Yeah, and you've got to understand that.
I think the tension is beginning to rise because any side can win this game. The advantage Nigeria have now is that they are the one winning.
It's gonna be felt by a lot of players. Like the substitutes happening, and players coming on, etc. But the players who stay on, they're going to start to feel it within the last 20.
Yeah, well, and I was opportunity to be among the in the room where the doctors are. They saying probably the technical staff that if the temperature reaches to where and the humidity they don't want, probably they're going to have 2 stoppages for water break in one half.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You heard that from the man who's got his ears to the wall and picking up lots of information. But it's true. That's the high humidity has such an impact on your health. So you have to be extremely vigilant. And we've got the right doctors here. The CAF doctors are absolutely fantastic.
Everything has been going on, wonderfully well. No
What again? What again? What again? What again? What again?
My knee is kind of messed up, but I get attended by CAF doctors.
What again?
I give them a thumb up for that.
Respect.
65 minutes of play. Nigeria still winning by 1 goal to nothing.
Moves into position. Big boys coming up. Watch out for Christopher Wu as well. The ball comes up, it's gone very high! And it goes over the top. There's contact on the goalkeeper, Nwabali. It was difficult to nudge and to shove. But you can see here, there's the other climb. It's Christopher Wu, as we thought, he got up well, scored against Gambia in a similar situation, a little bit further out, but, you've got to be very careful around the goalkeepers.
Now, you expect that, and especially when the cross is coming in or set piece close, outside the 18-yard box, you have to go for it because you need to score that goal. Right. Goalkeepers have to come for it because they need to catch it, or punch it. But he needs a medical attention. But I just hope that, he's not just getting carried away, to West Ham. Because it's too early for that because we need the momentum from the Nigerian team to keep going. But sometimes you allow the momentum, to slip away and you allow the trailing team, to get called, on the dugout, and then the coach sheds some advices that are positive, and then you see a game changer from that.
Look at these fans here. They're absolutely fantastic. They're making so much noise. I can barely hear myself. And that's rare.
No. This is the best atmosphere that we have from the beginning of the competition. Right? I don't know.
No, Uzoro should not enter this game. No. Uzoro should not come into this game.
Go ahead. Nobody will see you. I just need to tell the one that Robbie has the touchline on.
I'm a proud man here in this wonderful moment. No, but it's great. Look at all of these fans.
That's great. That's beautiful. And that shows that the game is not a boring game. That shows that the players are giving everything that they need to give. That shows that we that are sitting here neutral commentators as well are enjoying the game. And when you see a stadium that the crowd starts going on the Mexican wave, then it means they're telling you that the game is getting involved. We need to get involved. But now you can see everybody's enjoying the game.
And you can look at all these fans, they're having an absolute blast, and we're having such a blast as well. And all of these, fans and everybody watching around the world, because we know that this is going everywhere.
67 minutes of play, Nigeria still winning by 1 goal to nothing.
We love so much. It's so good, so much entertainment, so much drama. And at the end of the day, we don't know where we're going into the knockout stages. We've got no idea.
No idea.
And the ball picked up there. Nice touch by Iwobi.
Nice touch.
To the right hand side.
Iwobi is doing what he knows how to do best.
Of course, you've got Oleaina, who will be looking for Iwobi. Sends the ball forward. Osimhen goes down. It's just going to be a corner. Tried to get himself in front of that man at the back, who did it really well.
Definitely. Look at it. He need to, pull himself straight to the last minute of his body and get that ball off of Osimhen's foot because Osimhen was getting ready, to pull a trigger on that opportunity.
Look at that. Just get yourself in there first because otherwise what will happen.
When they play a game like this with a number 9 like that, after the game, you need a couple of days to recover because Osimhen is giving it to the back.
What can they produce from this corner kick? What can they produce from this corner kick?
When you've been eliminated and you're going home, you're not going to think about it.
Here's the corner coming in. It's swatted away by the goalkeeper. But it's Cameroun. That's just not the right ball. It should have been on the ground. It should have been into space over on the left-hand side. A little bit of a mistake there because it could have been so different. And they've got quality players who had a bit of space there. It's been sent back upfield and not an issue. Nice touch, very nice touch. Does really well in the midfield, but it's been pitched again, and the through ball towards Osimhen just doesn't happen.
They just need to be patient. That's a very bad, launch, to both man and the player.
Ngeria, yeah.
Ngeria has been he has been a warrior for the Cameroonians today as well. He's giving all and all. Moving forward and defending in that midfield.
Very important player. Jam over to the other side, picked up by Naru. Seattle Sounders man brings it back to Wu, Christopher Wu. Watch out for the runners. Watch out for the movements.
Nigeria should be very, very careful in the defense because they are beginning to defend so deep.
Back to the right-hand side.
No, they are beginning to defend so deep.
Chan squares the ball. There's Wu. Lots of players lurking, but not moving too much. Over to the left-hand side this time. Couldn't getting involved. An opportunity for a delivery. And that will be a free kick over on that far side. Lookman giving away the opportunity for them to deliver something in a dangerous position.
The free kick was looked for. I think it's deliberately looked for because they know when it comes to area balls, they've scored goals so far. They can score goals. You can say, he was looking for it because he has two wide sheds that can easily, pass the ball to, but he tried to get something. So, this is their strength, and the Nigerian defense have to, stand firm because we've seen them, score goals in their first 3 games that they have played from set pieces and crosses.
So Nigeria should be very careful from the defense.
There's lots of players. Toko Kambi can score goals.
They have to be careful.
Where this delivery is going. And Kudu will take this. It's into the penalty box. It's a dangerous one. Punched away, dealt with by Nwabali. The Chippy United man comes to the fore. No one gets in his way. Picked up on the right-hand side. Let's see what this delivery is like. Toko Kambi trying to work his magic. Goes all the way back to Chad. Into the path. Once again, Orban Gamala over on the left-hand side they go. Mahu. Macri's the player who's looking quite dangerous. That was not a bad little run going right through the middle of Toko Kambi. I haven't seen too much of him. The Al-Ahly player based in Saudi Arabia. It's a good opportunity if they get the ball out to the right-hand side. He's being chased down, he's being hunted down, does manage to get the ball, and there's the delivery into the penalty box. Oh, it's taken well. A little slip. There was nothing premeditated about that, of course, but you can see that Kudu just fell down and took out the goalkeeper, Nwabali, purely accidental. The referee recognised that, but most importantly, how are they?
You got it spot on. Just for them to...
72 minutes of play, Nigeria is still winning this tie. Nigeria still winning this tie.
They are the one, and you can see the Cameroon dugout.
Nigeria still winning this tie.
That was the good defensive work that we saw earlier.
Yeah, that was Lookman just clambering back. That's the delivery. Just look at the fall. He falls. Oh, he actually hits it. His timing is really bad, isn't it? He comes off the ground, in fact.
If he doesn't get the yellow card, I think he'll be a very lucky chap.
Yeah, but watch out. Let's see if there's any contact from Aina behind him as he comes in, because that doesn't look normal, right?
Yeah.
So that's something to look at as well. And this might go to VAR. I don't know. Maybe we could see another replay, because honestly, that first replay that we saw was the one where we actually saw him coming through, and you saw Aina. Yeah. So I just want to see a little bit more of that.
That's what Nana on the bench, and he's, I think he's thinking and calculating what is going on, because he's a player that we all expect that he will be the number 1 choice for the Cameroon team. But unfortunately, he arrived the same day that they're going to play the first game. That the coach didn't use him. Then he used him in the second game where he considered 2 goals that shouldn't be scored for a player of his caliber. And then the whole Cameroonians that I've been talking to, they said they are happy, with the choice of the coach using the keeper that he's using now, because Onana, for them, doesn't even deserve to be in the team, because there is no way your country will want you to come and participate, and then you will tell your country that you prefer your club and you come in a day before the first game in the major tournament.
Yeah, and it all comes down to respecting the team, respecting the rules and regulations that are set and the standards. It's as simple as that.
And if maybe I had it wrong, because what they're saying is, is the team collectively, not even the coach. The team collectively said if you use it before, then we're gonna have groups in the team they always establish. The Cameroonians, I think they're ready to make a substitution.
Yeah, looks that way. They got a yellow card anyway, Kudu. So Kudu's just picked up the yellow card. He just received treatment, so he's gone off the side of the pitch. He'll come back on. No substitution. We're just waiting to see what the goalkeeper is, and what kind of a situation they'll be in, and whether or not he can continue.
No, let it continue.
Choice goalkeeper. We talked about this before, but he's just stepped up, the Chipper United player, and filled the boots of being the number one man, which is brilliant.
And he's doing a wonderful job so far. And, if it was, weeks and back then definitely we will be thinking.
Okay, so there is a reaction because I think that there's a player who's about to come on, and the Cameroon supporters have noticed that a player is being asked to come across. There he is, and he knows how to score goals.
He ages like a good wine, and he has been scoring goals, for club and country. And it's strange because we always say, when Nigeria player gets to a certain age, we're on the cooling break, and Song is throwing in once. We always say, and we say, when a player gets into his 30, Nigerians will keep saying he's an old player. He's an old player. He shouldn't be called. And then we have Ensure, who is 34 years old, who is playing, in Saudi Arabia, who is the top scorer right now, and then who has got only one goal in the league. Where you have somebody like Odiana Gallo, who is a number 9 player, who has scored more goals than the present player, who is the top scorer in the African Cup of Nations, and we are saying, he's too old to play for Nigeria. Yeah. We have to rank because in any team you need that leadership quality, and if you have such players in your team, definitely you will get that leadership quality and provide what you need going forward.
Right, and the fact is, Abubakar's 32.
Now Vincent Abubakar.
In African football, when you're 32,
we're coming into the game.
Believe me.
Vincent Abubakar is coming into the game.
You're playing, they will think it's not a strong league. It doesn't matter because the more you play football, the more you play games, you will be fit like any other league in the world.
Look, the great news is that he seems to be okay. The big man.
He went down.
Oh, he's gone down again. This is not good.
This will be worrying for all Nigerians that are watching around the world, and even for the manager, because you cannot afford now. They cannot afford to see the person who are feeling the boots. Series of problems, getting to the African Cup of Nations, and it's struggling.
Okay, let's take a look at the substitutions. Abubakar is coming on, and he is going to replace Gonzalez. We've got a striker coming on, and there he is. He just comes on and he takes over as the captain as well. Just to give you an idea of the importance of that man.
Yeah, well, definitely the Nigerian coaches will, shield walls to the defense line. That you just need to be careful because this is a player that you give him a slight position, he will make you pay.
Now let's find out which goalkeeper.
Francis Uzor. Is it Francis Uzor? They want to put into this game.
I think it's definitely gonna be Omeruo, right? Sorry, Omeruo.
Is it Francis Uzor? They want to introduce this game
because he is the one that already took over from him.
Uzor, logically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you got Ojo Oluweke, the Enyimba man.
I just hope that he's a player who has confidence in that, because when you have a goalkeeper that that has been under this team for a very long time, and then that's Amodeto and the president from Nigeria, Busol. Nice two president here sitting back, and nobody will show any passion and emotion. How is that possible? This is football.
This is football. We're showing you a little bit. Uzor is the man, of course, you called it. Ngeria FC man. Played his 35th match. Well, it's an important match for him to come on and work his magic. Omeruo is the player who is there as well. So a couple of changes. Kasim Bassaman coming on. Centre back.
I don't know who Omeruo is going to change, because I think the back line, the way we set up, are looking very good. I think that the Sarah want to go defensive. I think it's pulling one midfielder out and throwing in another another centre back.
Who are you thinking, Calvin?
Calvin has been very instrumental, in the formation, in the setup of the formation. I just want to see what number those of Zoho has gone in.
And Zoho gets his chance, and
number 3 is
Seidu. Okay, all right.
So it's a like change. Emeru goes into the back 3 line, and the Calvin move forward. In the middle 5 players.
That was kind of the setup when we actually saw at the very start, when we knew that he was going to go back into that position.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back into action. 10 minutes, we'll probably have about a few extra added minutes at the end of the game.
Just let's go.
To the attention.
We're loving it. A game like this, you don't want it to end. But for Nigerians, we love the game to end the way it is. But we that are watching the game, and the fans in the stadium, and those watching at home, because it has been a very good entertainment football.
And the winner of this will take on Angola, of course, we know that already. And that match will take place here at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium. Player down, Lookman's gone down. Sorry, Onyeka, to apologise. And let's just have a look at this again. Oosh. That's a clash between 2 players, isn't it?
They sandwich Abubakar, but then 2 of them got the bad injury. We're talking about Angola. The way Angola have been playing, the game that we watched in the group stages, and the way they played today, yes, they played with the 2-man extra because the other team got 2 red cards, but they played some good football, and no team will want to play them the way they are in form.
So true. Possession, Cameroun 58.2, and they got 319 passes, going up 40 more than Nigeria at the moment. Working hard. And player down, Kudu goes down on the ground, and you can see there's a little bit of frustration as we can see Onyeka gets back up, the Brentford FC man. Look at that, just coming in from behind. It was that bit of contact there. Again, it was a sandwich between the 2 players. They get a free kick.
Good call from the referee, but Nigeria should try and avoid set pieces in front of goal because the Cameroonians can be deadly, especially when Abubakar is on the field.
Yeah, Abubakar, he'll get himself into those dangerous pockets of space as well every single time. Handball, the foot came up big time, but that's cleared. Dealt with at the back. Strong defensive statement there by Omuru. He's making his mark already.
Yeah, he's one player who is strong, and he's one of those players that that won it in 2013.
That's right. Yeah, one of the veterans, if you're allowed to use that word.
At least Nigeria should come out a bit. They should not defend that deep.
Left-hand side. A little bit of activity. Kudu comes down to try and retrieve the ball, but again, you can see that there's very strong defensive.
And I think at this point we need to introduce Paul.
Just to prevent
we need to introduce Paul into the game so that he can be holding the ball.
Every one of those forwards for Cameroon, when they find space, they're super dangerous, but they blocked it down very well. As we see the Super Eagles on the attack on the right-hand side, there's a delivery coming in over from that man Simon, but it doesn't get past Christopher Wu. Orsime, waiting, lingering, with intent, hanging out, talking with his mates, waiting for one of those devastating runs. There's the ball that comes in his flicks, and there's a push in the back of Christopher Wu, I think, and the end result is it's going to be a throw-in, a free kick. So just have a look at that again. There's the push in the back.
What coaches now have to look like? I think the Cameroonians have thrown in a striker because they need a goal. I think with the way Nigeria has set up, I think now they have to look at bringing fresh legs on the flank that can work defensively and that can go forward now, because we can see that Lookman hasn't gotten the ball in the last 10 minutes, and Samuel has been on exile. So he needs fresh players and some players that space it and give more coming into the team.
There's danger on the right-hand side. There's an opportunity for the ball to be fired in, but it's just been blocked there. You can see that when he gets the ball, Gabalo is dangerous. They win possession back, 2 players down. And as I said, the fatigue will start to set in a little bit, and any of those big hard tackles and the hard knocks will take you down to the ground, and you'll feel 10 times heavier than you were at the start of the game.
Yeah, that's normal. When you're running and when you're trailing, when you're rolling, you can see the pressure from crowd to crowd. You can see the tangle of the legs, and then you can see, what you just mentioned. When you fall, it's always, it takes a lot out of you because you've already, they're dehydrated.
84 minutes of play.
Yeah, no, it's tough, isn't it? It's
84 minutes of
again,
play.
especially in hot conditions, humid conditions. Here is Omaru about to send a long one upfield, trying to pick out the front man, Osimhen, of course, being the main target. That's nicely done. Nice little touch. Very nicely done. Opportunities galore. Oh, Moses Simon gets the ball. Can they get a shot?
What's it going to go?
Over on that far side. And you can just see that is super, super dangerous. And who is it, of course, who's there? It's Oliana.
That's why I said sometimes, as a goal scorer, as a fourth player, you gotta be selfish sometimes. You just have to pull the trigger. If you pull the trigger, definitely in that penalty spot, the ball will hit the target.
So look at that. And it was a side foot as well. He had Alex Iwobi just behind him. There were options there anyway. It didn't happen. There's going to be a throw in. It's going high into the penalty box. They attempt to head it over. Picked up by Cameroun. And they've lost it again. Iwobi. And the player goes down. Once again, it's another free kick. You could just see that had his ankles taken away from underneath him, of course, when he was just moving into
Nigeria should finish. They should finish their game very well. They should finish their game very, very well.
Come on, yeah. Check the players now.
Osimhen, block shot. They go on the attack. An opportunity here to send the ball up, and there's danger. There's an option down that right side, didn't happen. Goes over to the other side, there's going to be a free kick.
Oh, don't commit so much free kick.
To be giving Cameroun those set pieces in front of the 8-yard box because they can be deadly.
Oh, Nigeria just want creating this problem for themselves.
Nigeria.
Finish your attempt. You can't finish your attempt.
He just came back and he knew that he wasn't going to catch him up, but it was one of those lunge. I don't want him to go any further. I'm okay with the yellow.
That's taking one for the team, and I think he did the right stuff because they're already two on a one situation. You can see from the Nigerian defense the way the players were reacting to the goalkeeper and telling him, to push backwards.
Here we go. This is a dangerous moment here for the Nigerian defence. And Kudu delivers into the penalty box. Abubakar doesn't find it. Long range shot coming in. Finally we get a shot, but it's started to be on target from the champ, but it isn't. And Alex Iwobi picks it up down the middle. He's got an option down the left-hand side. Picks up here and trying to find options. He gets the ball back.
Oh! What is this?
Couldn't get his shot in. The idea was great, don't get me wrong. A cute angle, but the goalkeeper was there covering his ground.
Now the goalkeeper came out very quickly, and that's why we try to hit the target as quick as possible.
Tense encounter, very tense encounter. The squared ball, and Cameroun, they got an option out wide if they want to try and move that ball a little bit quicker. There's a runner right through on the left-hand side, and it's just gone out of play. It's just not the right pass, is it? Kudu just unable to get anywhere near that.
You can hear from the frustration of the Cameroon fans, and when they're very casual coming
yes,
out, when they try to get
yes, it is over. 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 It is over.
In the middle,
it is over.
Will he kick the ball out, or are they going to play when he's back up on his
feet?
It
is over.
Picks up here. Look at this for a run. This is lovely play. Well, he's super dangerous.
It is over.
Calvin runs into a little bit of trouble, and no love lost between those two players. I think we've got an idea that that's going to.
It is over. Nigeria 2, Cameroon 0. Nigeria 2, Cameroon 0. It is over. C'est fini. C'est fini. C'est fini. It is over.
Kind of be casual there in the right space. Just keep, the ball, keep possession. And if they do that, they will get that space because Cameroon will definitely come out, looking for an equalizer.
Lookman, Alex Iwobi gets the ball out to the left-hand side. The delivery comes in. Oh, it's a great goal! I got a goal, Nigeria! Goal number 2! That is fabulous! Fabulous play! Oh, the follow-up, the pass and the shot was just sublime. Nigeria are soaring high. That's surely the final word, the final statement.
It is over.
Flights of the Super Eagles.
C'est fini.
Play. I'm just trying to see who actually finished it up. I think it was Lookman.
It is over.
There he is.
Nigeria 2, Cameroun 0.
You can see the excitement from the Nigerian team. You can see the excitement from the dugout, and you can see the excitement from the Nigerian spectators in the crowd. I can see a lot of good faces. That's the good combination play, and they did it all right. And you have to give credit to Calvin because Calvin saw it, he made the run, and he did it just.
It's over.
He looked for a flare, and he crossed the ball into Lookman's path, and Lookman placed the ball beautifully into the back of the net.
That shot, Daniel. You know what it's like to be in that
It's
position.
over.
He opened up his right foot.
It is over.
Enough
It is over.
To
Nigeria 2, Cameroon 0. It's over.
That was top quality. The timing, it was just it was all about the timing and the accuracy.
Everything from the beginning of the set piece, to the combination play to the finish was quality, football.
10 minutes additional time.
And you can see what it means, to the fans, the Nigerian fans, around us. And this will be an opportunity probably for Nigeria to get the 10th goal if they keep pushing, because Cameroon will definitely come out 100% now.
10 minutes of added time as well, and we've got one down already. Oh, he's just decided to go on a barnstorming run there. Omaruo gets the ball out to the right-hand side. They go again, Nigeria.
Let's go. We can do it.
We've got a space. You're going to go for the shot? No, we won't do that. You get the ball out wide. Picked up by the man at the moment. There's Lookman. Uses Iwobi.
Oh, just give it. Iwobi, just put it. Just put it. We're defended. We're defended. Come on, let's move it, man.
And they go again. This is Nigeria working their magic, going into the final third. A little bit of a dance. Is there going to be a shot? Well, the shot takes a deflection, comes back into the penalty box, tidied up. Cameroon.
Cameroon, they tidied up that one. That's one thing that we've seen, in this competition, managing of the time when you have gone up. And Nigerians are doing it very well. But they shouldn't get carried away. They get into the ball, they put that pressure, they get the ball, and they are
just be passing the ball, just to gain possession and delay the time.
Cool heads within the Nigerian team, and it's all about pressure from the Cameroon team. Cameroon need to get back. They need to get a goal back very quickly, and committing fouls like that is not going to help their cause. Chato just bringing down Lookman and lunging out in a sign of frustration, as we see Samuel Eto'o, of course, the president of the Cameroon Football Federation, looking on. He knows that it's just time is of the essence, and it's a complicated scenario now.
I think the better team has been ahead. You give it to Nigeria. They've kept the momentum going. They've been solid. In defense, they've been solid. In midfield, and when the chances comes on, they hit the target and they get the goal.
7 more minutes to play. 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 Let's go. We can do it, guys. We can do it.
They'll believe Cameroon go in search of that elusive goal. Their shots on
Close them down.
Close them down.
Close them down.
And make those passes, knowing the time is the clock is going tick tock, and it's a scenario.
Go nowhere.
Tackles like that just dispossess your man. Ola Aina, outrageously good tonight.
No, he has been good in all the 4 games that he has played. There was a game that I picked it to be man of the match, but unfortunately, they always look for the striker that scored the goals. But he has been solid, and he's in a good space, and you'll be happy with his performance, and his club definitely in Fulham too will be happy with the way their player is playing.
Outstanding performance from Aina, the Nottingham Forest man, as we see that man, Kudu, just getting knocked off his feet, and of course in that situation, and looked like, was that Roger Miller? I thought I saw as there's Roger Miller.
Yeah, that's one of the.
I just looked across the screen and it was the end of the street because I'm focused on
great Roger Miller.
He's scored a few goals, hasn't he?
He's got 2 beautiful goals at his age at the 90 World Cup, and that has gone into.
Let's go. We can do it. Free kick to Ivory Coast. What am I saying? Free kick to Cameroon.
It's in Africa, but it's beyond.
So that Onana can go back to Manchester United.
And he dances a little bit like you. Your dance is a little bit different.
He did it before I did it. So if the great does it, let me join him.
Toko Ekambi hasn't played the best.
5 more minutes to play. 5 more minutes to play. Nigeria is winning by 2-0. Now free kick has been awarded to Cameroon. I think this is one of the positions Cameroon have to defend very well. Oh, the free kick came to nothing.
The pressure has been
I think it's going to be very hot in the internet, especially on TikTok this evening. It's going to be very hot. It's going to be very, very hot on TikTok. It's going to be very hot.
I think you can see the Nigerian bench, how they are trying, and we've seen that I think Noho, the number 19, the Pizarro want to throw him in.
Yeah,
it's going to be very hot. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button for me, subscribe, so that when I post the video, you'll be the first to be notified.
They know it just like Ngeria, of course, and the ball goes out of play. See, no one needs to get
more 4 minutes to be played. More 4 minutes to be played.
Get it playing.
More 4 minutes to be played.
Find the back of the net. We love these tense moments. Of course, as a neutral, a little bit different if you're Nigerian or Cameroonian.
Yeah, well, I'm neutral today.
You are. Here we go. Ball back, and Ngeria tries to find his man. It's Osimhen. Not a first touch that you'll be happy with that. The Napoli man kicks the air, knowing that wasn't great.
You can see the frustration from him. We have a player on the bench, Ahmed Musa, the captain of the team, who is on that time high record to set in the African Cup of Nations. Situation like that, you just throw him in for 2 minutes and upgrade his status when he comes to the African.
He's just a legend, isn't he? What a wonderful player. And
9 display for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They have finally grown from chicken to super. Based on what they put out tonight, it's something to be to be praised about. From chicken to Super Eagles. Now corner kick to the Cameroon. What can they make from here? Well defended by the Super Eagles of Nigeria. They are defending with their full life because they know what it takes.
They go. They're looking very dangerous on the attack. They want to just push the ball up first and as fast as possible. Aina into the middle. Alex Iwobi. Osimhen's going to go for a run. No, he isn't. He gets the ball back on the right hand side. He's off. He's got past his man. Aina gets the ball across. Is there anybody there? Oh, I saw him.
Oh, what a miss that was!
Really head in the hands moment, but he came to the rescue. Castellato on the line.
He did perfectly well. Osimhen was locking in there. You can see Osimhen. He was trying to get to that ball, but credit goes to Castellato. He did everything that he needed to do. If not so, the game will have been 3-0 and all done and dusted.
He was way off the line, but from our angle, he was on the line, but up in the stands. So, anyway, Lookman in possession. Time is running out, 2 minutes left. Desperate challenges and a couple of changes.
2 more minutes to play. 2 more minutes to play for the game. For the game.
He's Osai right. He's coming in for Moses.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let me see who will be coming in for.
2 more minutes to be played.
He's coming in for Osimhen. I think Osimhen have given everything and all in this game, and I think he need to come and get his standing ovation. from the crowd, because he is the pillar of the Nigerian team today, no doubt about that. He didn't get on the score sheet, but his contribution in today's game has been outstanding.
And look who's gone up as well, Victor Osimhen, of course, for Onuachu. So, and you know, you got a forward, but he'll just sit back a little bit because he knows that this is just a question of time. But they've done enough. And it's just counting down
the last minute to be played.
All about using up
the last minute to be played.
The Nigerians are chanting. The Nigerians believe. They think they can go for number 4. It is just a question of time before the whistle is blown.
And just a few seconds to go. I'm sure that the referee has his whistle in his mouth. He's just waiting. I'm sure he's just waiting for this.
The last minute. 53 seconds. 55 seconds. 57 seconds. 58 seconds. 59 seconds. Now we are waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. To blow the whistle.
And here they are, looking to stay on track.
We are still waiting for the ref to blow the whistle.
And Redwan Gied looks at his watch. Cameroon with a final attack or not. And there's another chance for them to try and get a goal. They're running out of space down in the corner. They get the throw in. We're into the 11th minute. There is the final whistle.
Oh, congratulations to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That's good.
Into the quarterfinals.
Pack them home, send them home.
Confidence.
Send them home.
Statement.
Send them home.
And his men. Nigeria are into the quarterfinals. They beat Cameroon fair and square. And the 3-time champions of Africa are in a very good position to go
Send them home.
further on.
Send them home.
Here at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium.
Send them home.
The job has been done.
Done and dusted.
The Nigerians.
Done and dusted.
It's time for them to say goodbye. Their competition comes to an end today.
Their competition comes to an end today. I think the better team wins. Won the day. No doubt about that. Nigeria. From the first.
Hello guys, we have come to the end of the game. I will see you guys in the analysis later. Bye bye for now, guys. Bye bye for now. Bye bye for now. Wonderful display from the Super Eagles of Nigeria.